so page 794. Welcome to the virtual student. 794, there's a theorem. I want you to copy that into your notes. This is for section 15.2. 15.2. The inscribed quadrilateral theorem. We're going to explain it and show why it's true. So make a nice big circle once you get the theorem copied down. You got it copied? Okay, I know it's kind of a quick one, right? All right, so let's highlight some of the key terms and make sure we know what they mean. All right, first of all, first key term I want to highlight is inscribed. All right, let me ask somebody in class here, what does inscribed mean? Yes, Nicholas.
On the structure.
Excellent. So if I have a circle and I inscribe a quadrilateral, it doesn't have to be a square. It doesn't have to be a rectangle. It can just be four sides. And inscribed means that I can put all 4 points on the circle. Very good. Okay. And then the next term I want to highlight is opposite angles. Evan, what's that mean? Okay, what's that mean? I agree with you. It means they're opposite from each other. But what does that mean? There you go. Or they're not adjacent. Okay, so if I look at this quadrilateral, opposite would be A and C and B and D. Those are opposite angles. We all good with that? Okay, one more highlighted term from the theorem, a key term, would be supplementary. Miss Chase, what's that mean? No. That their sum is equal to 180. Okay? Sum is equal to 180. So we have opposite angles and their sum is equal to 180. That would be angle A plus angle C is equal to 180, or angle B plus angle D is equal to 180. That is the theorem. Now, let's explain why that is true. Not just that it's true, but why is it true? Okay? So you got to watch the screen fairly closely here. Okay? If you look at angle A, let's start with that. And I'm going to highlight the sides of angle A. And it intersects the circle at 2 points. The 2 points are at D and at B. Okay, so angle A intersects the circle at 2 points. All right, now what? All right, so watch that means the arc that is intersected starts at B and works its way around and finishes at D. Or I could go the other way, but does everyone see that? That B to D is the arc that it intersects. That's its intercepted arc. Right? Now let's just make up a number so we're all on the same page. That from here to here, that's probably less than 180. Let's give it an even number just so we're not dealing with fractions. What do you want to say? 150? 140? Okay, 156. That's fine by me. Okay, so we've just said that the arc from B, working our way around to here, is 156. Now, since it's an inscribed angle, if that's 156, then the angle, the inscribed angle, what would the measure of the inscribed angle be? Anybody remember? Nicholas?
It would be half the intersected arc.
That's right. It would be half. I'll do the math for you. That means it's 78. Let me pause. Does everyone see that we've said that this arc is 156 and that has to be half, so it's 78? We good? Okay, now let's investigate the opposite angle. So the opposite angle in this case is C. So I'm going to outline it. C going there. Notice that it intersects the circle in the exact same 2 points. So you should recognize that there's 360 degrees in a circle. So then what is the intercepted arc going the other way? I'm going to give myself a question mark. And all the way here. What would be that arc? Can you guys do that now? 204. Thank you, Corbin. 204. So if this arc is 156, this arc is 204 because they add up to be 360. Is everyone okay with that? All right, now let's keep going. Let's go the other direction. If that arc is 204, though, then what is the inscribed angle over here? What's that inscribed angle? Nicholas? 102. It has to be. Look. What's 102 and 178? They are always supplementary. And we just showed you why. Because the arc intercepted would always equal 360. And so we're taking half of that, which is 180. All right, does everyone see that? Okay, good. Let's go to page 796. We're going to fill in the blanks for example B. Okay. Let me make the picture so I'm have the same view that you do. Man, is that a good circle. That's okay. You can give your teacher a compliment. I don't mind. I don't need them, but you know, just, thank you. Is this top one J? Right, and then what's this over here? K, and L, and M. Okay, and then what's the expression for J? So I don't have to look in my book. What's the expression represented for J? 39 plus 7x. Is it on the screen? Okay, good. And what about K? 20. Thank you. 20x over 3. And what about L? 6x minus 15. Okay, so, and we don't have anything for M. All right, looking at this carefully, you've got some blank spaces. Let's try and fill in. You should recognize that angle J plus angle L is equal to 180 degrees. That should be your first line. Angle J, those are opposite angles. Okay, and then if I substitute angle J, 39 plus 7x, and I substitute angle L, 6x minus 15, I now have a long equation. 39 plus 7x, my green pen isn't working the best here, so that's a plus. Plus 7x plus 6x minus 15 is equal to 180. Solve for x. Go ahead at your seat. Solve for x. Combined like terms. We're a little rusty. That would be the first step that I would do. All right, did everybody get 12 for their value of x? Okay, now that doesn't answer the question though, because I think they want us to find the measure of each angle. What would we do to find each angle? What would be our next step? What do you think? Substitute, or we use the phrase plug it in. All right, go ahead and do that. Find J, K, L, and M. All right, here are your four answers. When you put 12 in, J, you should have got 123. K, you should have got 80. Notice how you can reduce the fraction, 4 and 1. L, you should have got 57. And also know then, those are supplementary. 123 and 57. And then M is 100. That's supplementary to 80. Questions? Got it? Got to fill in the blanks for all those? All right, one more problem, and then we'll turn you loose on the homework. Right below that, I want you to do number 5, your turn. So your turn, number 5. Same page. I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and I'm going to play some wonderful Jeopardy music. We haven't had Jeopardy music in a while. Timer started, as you can see. All right, now let's throw some wonderful Jeopardy music. Come on, Lance, you can bob your head. It's all right. Sam, you need a haircut. You get people sitting behind you moving chairs. You were giving blood, right?
I use your restroom real quick. I should have gone. I'm in here. Is that enough?
Yeah.
I didn't know because you were talking.
I like the Jeopardy music. Come on.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You have 47 seconds. Not you, Lance. Everybody in the class. Worst thing about masks, Zodi, is I can't see when you smile. You got to be able to read the eyes. It's the worst thing about masks. You know, does everybody know Addie Zimmer? So Addie I've had in class. I swear I had not seen her all year during the school year. She told me the other day, I walk by you every day. I go to Mrs. Free's room, and I'm like, and I think it's because of the mask. I just hadn't recognized her, you know, because of the mask. Okay, time is up. Let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, so your turn, number 5. Here is the equation. I'll just throw this up there, and then let's see if we solve for z correctly. You should have gotten 10. Okay, you should have gotten 10. All right, so then you plug it back in, and your 4 values, W would be 87, U would be 93, T would be 115, and V would be 65. By a show of hands, be proud. How many got all 4? Correct. Okay, good job. Well done. All right, so here's your assignments. I'm going to move that to the side so you can still see it. Here's our assignment. You got the rest of the time. Sorry for the slow start today, but you got the rest of the time to work on that. Page 799, 3 through 8, 10 through 13, 19 and 21. As a reminder, remember every assignment that you submit, you got to make sure it's labeled. It has your name, the assignment, the date, class period, that kind of stuff. Everyone got it? I'm going to turn off the video and get this posted to Canvas for our virtual students. Everyone good? About 12 problems. All right. Virtual students, any questions? Shoot me an email.